Hello and welcome to today's video where I'm going to be running through exactly how to get rid of your anxiety now. This quick technique is going to help you to move through anxiety and not get stuck in the overthinking, overwhelming emotion called anxiety. My name's Ashley and I'm an NLP mindset coach, and I help people to transform and rewire their anxiety. I had panic attacks and anxiety for 15 years. And I was able to rewire that using NLP techniques. And today I want to run you through one of my favorite techniques that will ultimately help you to move through that anxiety pretty quickly. Now, let me just give you a bit of a background information on some of the beliefs that I have and the way that I work. Fly in here. One of the things that you need to know is that anxiety is an emotion. And today I'm going to teach you how to process emotions. So we're going to process that anxiety that you've got, but know that you can actually use this technique to process any emotion that you've got. Anger, frustration, fear, anything that comes up for you, you can actually use this technique in future to move through that emotion. There's so many of us that haven't been taught how to process emotion. And this is one of the most key things in life to learn to avoid emotional dysregulation. When we actually start to regulate our emotions, that anxiety starts to soon disappear, because anxiety is the forefront of when we are emotionally dysregulated. One of the biggest causes of illness is actually suppressed emotion. When we suppress our emotion, it causes the physical body to become unwell. There's so many other reasons as to why we should learn how to process emotion and not suppress them. But I'd want to keep this video nice and short, so we're going to go straight into the technique. Okay, so what I want you to do first off is I want you to find a really comfortable place. I have found a really lovely, comfortable place in my front room. You can lay down on a bed, you can sit on a chair, anywhere where you are safe and comfortable and you're not going to get distracted. Okay, so when you are ready, I want you to take a couple of deep breaths. So we're going to take a deep breath in through our nose and then out through our mouth. So we're going to really relax the body. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Just want you to do a couple of deep breaths. As you take that out breath, I want you to really relax the muscles into your chair, into your bed, or whatever surface you are sat on or laying on. Breathe in, and on the out breath, relax those muscles. I then want you to have one hand on your heart and one hand on your stomach. And take a really deep breath into your hands, the chest and the stomach. Keep breathing in and relaxing that body. And I want you to think about where this anxiety or emotion is sitting in your body right now. Where can you feel it tighter? Where can you feel that emotion sitting? And when you can find it, I want you to take a deep breath into that area. Just really loosen up that area. Breathe some air into it. And I want you to ask yourself, what shape is this emotion? What shape is your anxiety right now? I want you to visualize an image that relates to what this shape or visual image of this anxiety is. Is it round or is it square? Is it big or is it small? Is it in colour or is it black and white? Is this image bright or is it dim? Can you see a lot of colour? Very bright, or is it actually quite dark? Does this image have a rough or a smooth surface? So I really want you to take your time with this. Keep taking those deep breaths in, and I want you to really picture what this anxiety, what this emotion image looks like. Is it round? Is it square? Is it bright? Is it dim? What does it feel like when you touch it? And if this emotion had a voice, what would it be saying to you? What I sometimes like to do is picture this as a character, this emotion as a visual character. What does that voice say to you? And what does that voice sound like? Is it loud? Is it quiet? Is it soft or is it harsh? Is the voice fast or is it slow pace? And when you think of this image, what other sounds can you hear? What is this emotion trying to tell you? Has it got something that it really wants to say? And if so, what is that? Take a couple more deep breaths as you really think about what it wants to say to you. Now I want you to ask this character, image, what is it protecting you from? What is this emotion's positive intention? What is this anxiety protecting you from? And what is this anxiety positive intention? I just want you to sit with these questions for a minute as you ask this emotion what it needs, what it's protecting you from, and what its positive intention is. Breathe some air into wherever this is in the body. We want to start seeing anxiety and emotions as an insight into what it's trying to tell you. They are insights, our emotions. They're always trying to tell us something, and they are always trying to keep us safe and protecting us. Anxiety or any emotion always has a positive intention. So find out what this emotion wants from you right now. When we've done this, I want you to sit in your body where this emotion is, what you've pictured, and I want you to thank this emotion and this anxiety for showing up today. Thank this emotion, this anxiety, for keeping you safe. And when you do that, just take a couple more deep breaths. Then I want you to ask yourself, what do we know to be true? This anxiety, this emotion has come in and it's protecting you, has a positive intention, wants something from you. But as self, what do we know to be true? When we take this anxiety away, we take this part that's coming in, this emotion, what do we know to be true? And I want you to go back to this image and this character, this emotion that we've created, this visual image. And I want you to slowly see that image in your mind again. And I want you to visualize that image just going further into the distance. So this image is getting smaller as it goes away from you. It's getting so small it becomes minute. It gets smaller and smaller until eventually it disappears into the distance. I want you to visualize that image and that action. It's going so far into the distance, it eventually becomes invisible. You can't see it anymore. You can see it coming out of your body, going into the distance, and becoming so minute you can't see it anymore. And I want you to ask yourself, after you visualize that image, that emotion going out of your body into the distance and eventually disappearing, how do you now feel? You've asked this emotion how it's feeling, what it needs from you, your positive intention that it's here for. You've moved it through your body. How do you feel now? This new emotion that you have after processing your anxiety and your old emotion, this new emotion that you can feel in your body now, what does it look like? The image of this emotion, where is it in the body now? Where does it sit? What's the visual representation of this new emotion? Is it round? Is it square? Is it big? Is it small? Is it bright? Is it dim? Is this image rough or is it smooth? What character is this new emotion? Is there any sound when it comes to this new emotion? Does it have a voice? Is it loud? Is it quiet? Is it soft? Is it harsh? What does this new emotion sound like? And I want you to just take a deep breath into this new emotion. We've moved away from the anxiety. We've got this new, fresh emotion. And I want you to just sit with that for a minute. Take a deep breath in and out. I want you to remind your future self and you right now that you can move through any emotion. You can actually process this emotion by coming back to this video at any point. You can use your emotions as an insight into what you really need. You can understand why that anxiety is coming in, what it needs from you, what its positive intention is and where it's come from, and you can move through it. Now I want you to visualize your future self. It can be yourself in an hour's time. It can be yourself in a week's time. I want you to visualize your future self, understanding that your future self can process emotion whenever it comes in. I want your future self to really see yourself making decisions without this anxiety, knowing that whatever emotion comes up, you are able to process it. How does that feel? How does it feel knowing that you now have the tools to process any emotion that comes up? You can understand it, you can listen, you can move through it. I want you to really picture yourself in this new story, knowing that you can process any emotion. Anxiety no longer needs to be feared because you can move through it, you can listen to it, you can understand it. You now have a new understanding on how to process emotions. Now come back to the present moment. This visualization, this technique has just taken you through how to process emotions. If you ever need this at any time, you can just come back to this YouTube video and watch it as many times as you like. But knowing that you can now process emotions and you no longer need to be scared of your anxiety. And this is just one of many techniques that we do with our one-to-one clients on how to not only get rid of anxiety, but to process any emotion and to create new beliefs, new stories. I really hope this video has been useful. Let me know in the comments how you found it, what you learned from yourself in these moments, in this visualization. Hopefully I get to see you in the next video. Thank you. Goodbye.